Hey, guys, like my sunglass bubble? There is something quite strange about being human. We spend so much time trying to fix our lives that we rarely stop to ask whether life is actually broken. Most of the time, it isn't. It's just unfolding. But the mind doesn't like unfolding. It likes control. It likes direction. It likes certainty. So it constantly creates a story. Something is missing. I needed to improve. I needed to become someone else. And without noticing, we start living inside that story. Not inside life itself, but inside the idea of life. And slowly, the present moment becomes something we pass through on the way to somewhere else. But if you sit quietly, really quietly, something very different begins to reveal itself. Life is not waiting for you somewhere ahead. It is already happening here. In the simple fact that you can hear sounds right now, in the way your body is resting or moving, in the way thoughts appear and disappear without permission, even in this garden, nothing is trying to rush. The grass is not anxious. The birds are not comparing their lives. The sky is not trying to improve itself. Everything is already included in what is happening, but the human mind resists this simplicity because simplicity feels like nothing is happening. And we are trained to believe that if nothing is happening, then something must be wrong. So we fill the silence with thoughts, with plans, with distractions, with problems that may or may not even be real. And in doing so, we forget how to simply be here, not as an idea of ourselves, but as direct experience. Right now, there is a hearing, there is seeing, there is sensing, and you are not separated from that experience. You are not the one outside it observing from a distance. You are the awareness in which it's happening. This is not something mystical. It's actually very ordinary. So ordinary that it's often overlooked. But if you rest here for even a moment, without trying to change anything, something subtle begins to happen. The urgency starts to soften. The need to solve everything immediately begins to quiet down, not because your life is solved, but because you are no longer fighting the fact that it's unfolding on its own. And in that space, something very natural appears. Clarity, not dramatic clarity, not emotional clarity, just a quiet seeing that this moment is already complete without needing to be edited. Even the uncertainty you feel is a part of this moment. Even the questions are part of this moment. Even the desire to understand everything is already happening inside awareness. Nothing is outside of it. And maybe that is what peace actually is. Not the absence of problems, but the absence of resistance to what is already here. You don't need to become a different person for this. You don't need to achieve anything first. You don't need to reach a special state. You are already here, and this is already happening. Right now, in this simple, quiet moment, that does not asking anything from you.